It is time for Smart Charts with Abigail Doolittle, where we look at timely topics through the charts. And Abigail, this week I hear you have the great Louise Yamada with you.
Absolutely. Scarlett, Louise Yamada of Louise Yamada Advisors is here with me. Happy New Year to you, Louise.
Happy New Year to you, too,
And
Abigail.
I always love your technical perspective. Great day for you to join us. The signing of that Phase 1 trade deal. Not much of an effect. Are you expecting to see anything on that in the charts, or just sort of
I think it was built in.
Built in, priced in.
Anticipated.
Yeah, and so you have a beautiful chart here of the S&P 500 for us to take a look at, and it seems as though you think the rally is going to continue.
I think so. I think so. We had a two-year consolidation, breakout through 3,000, and you're taking a measured move from this distance, allowed a projection to actually 3,500. The arrow should possibly be a little bit higher. So we have further to go. We've had an improvement in the indicators. I can't say it's robust, but it has improved.
Steady.
And I think one of the things that was interesting about this two-year consolidation is if you look at the monthly momentum at the bottom, in the first half, in 2018, when the price got back up toward the high, you had a very significant negative divergence in the monthly momentum reading, which led us to be more cautious and didn't anticipate that much of a fast drop, but it did suggest that things were slowing on the upside. Now you don't have that at all. We have a positive monthly momentum and it's rising. So that's very constructive and allows us to suggest that we could see 3,500.
Yeah, and especially the fact that MACD is on the weekly. One question I do have for you, in blue, that's the primary uptrend coming right out of the bull market of 2009. Yeah, so that's...
And look where it stopped, right there.
Yes, perfect
right
touch.
there.
That's why we have to love the charts and respect the technicals. That intermediate uptrend, though, in white there, if we were to see some consolidation on the way up to 3,500, could you see a retouch of that trend line, or do you think that
You could, and I think that the underlying, current underlying statistics suggest that we might see some slowing here. We've inched to new highs, but I would say 3,200 support, 3,100, and that would bring you, as you said, possibly back to the line. But we're not looking for a major down.
Correct. And after last year's 29% correction, a little bit of consolidation would probably be healthy.
Be very healthy.
Now, last year we also, everybody's talking about the everything rally. Gold participated. So here's this gorgeous chart of gold, and it looks as though you think we can go higher yet.
I think it's a very impressive chart. You had this 6-year V bottom, and we had the breakout first at 1,400. Then you had a little flag, and then another rise to 1,550, and what we could call a pennant. And now you're breaking out. You've just touched 1,600, which was our next resistance and target, which takes you back to this 2-year distribution. Now, this was a 2-year distribution, or top, and it was followed by a 6-year accumulation, or bottom. And when an accumulation pattern is equal to or greater than the prior distribution, the argument can be made that you should get to the old highs and possibly get through them. So we have not just 1,600, but 1,800 as the next target.
It certainly looks that way with that pennant that you're talking about there in terms of the target of that in this entire setup.
Exactly.
Is there a period of time, though, that you can recall where gold and stocks were both climbing in lockstep? Would that be unusual, especially at a later stage of a bull market?
It is not unusual. As a matter of fact, and notice here, too, that the pullback in this bull market, in this decline, stopped right at the support from the 2008-2009 corrective period in gold. But you have a very good point. Gold and the market went up from 2002 to 2009 together.
Really? So haven and growth.
But gold outperformed stocks.
Really?
Yes.
Between 2002 and 2009?
Yes.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yes.
Well,
incredible.
That's a really an amazing stat, Louise Yamada.
So at least now I think they're going to go up together again.